This is what we have for filming. You should know that we had a giant, delicious chocolate chip warm
the
chocolate
size of
chip cookie.
Sam's head, which is gigantic. And it was
barely
so
fit through
good.
a room. Oh my gosh. So I think we're all like sugared up. Hello everybody and welcome to episode 9 of
The HOSA Way! This is so much fun. I love doing these.
I know, it's
These are really
great.
good.
We're almost to number 10.
Almost. We're gonna be like, remember episode 10?
Remember
or
episode
9?
50?
Oh my gosh. I can't believe we only did 100 of them
Amateurs.
once upon a time.
I know.
Now look at this. Anyway, hey, we had an awesome couple days at the, I always want to say MHOEA, at the
Michigan Health Science Educators.
See, it's not that easy, is it? MIHSE conference, Michigan Health Science Educators Conference last week on the island, Mackinac Island. We have the best teachers, advisors in the world. We love you. We think you're great.
And we met new advisors.
Yes, we did.
Well,
Yes, we
hopefully new HOSA advisors, but we met new teachers.
We did. Many great teachers. Anyway, it was a good time, and can't wait for next year on the island. So, here we go. What do we have coming up this week, Sam?
Okay, so yesterday was the deadline to register for the HOSA Pistons Day. But they are gracious enough to give you one more day. So today, Thursday, October 24th, is the last day to register for this event.
Jump on the bandwagon and make it a huge, what is that, HOSA event, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we should say that again.
My ears are ringing. Someone talking about me?
Alright, here we go. How many people are going to be at that Pistons Night Conference?
So far, 167.
167. Okay,
Yeah.
so jump on the bandwagon and join. It's going to be a fun night.
All right. What about the gift of life?
Alright, so Gift of Life, we know we have 13 schools signed up so far. We want 12 more. The deadline for that is October 29th.
Tuesday.
Next Tuesday. It's an incredible cause. It's something that your local officers can do and something that your entire school can latch onto. You can do a lot of good things leading up to that point in preparation. However, we know it's not necessarily a competition, but you're getting points for kind of a competition deal. The point is that you're only getting points during the duration that starts November 4th and goes to
The 22nd.
the 22nd.
Right.
Okay, that's when you get your points.
All right, so we know there's such thing as medical terminology,
Yes.
but what people don't realize is there's a lot of HOSA terminology. So we're going to go through some of that today.
Yeah, and this is important because there's things that we refer to, and a lot of people are like, "What the heck are you talking about?"
Yeah.
If you're brand new to HOSA, then you're going to need to know some of these, such as.
Division.
Okay, so your event, or the students' events, members' events.
My nose itches.
Okay. I'm like, I didn't do it. What happened? For certain competitive events, it requires that you put your division on your portfolio or on your material that you're supposed to hand in to the judges. Division does not refer to your region. It refers to, are you a middle school member? Are you a secondary member? Or are you a post-secondary member?
And secondary equals high school.
Correct.
And post-secondary is after high school.
Correct, yes. In middle school, before high
middle
school, is middle school. Wait, so that's what that one means. There's also charter number / chapter number. There is. Or at least it's referred to in the guidelines sometimes. There's charter number and chapter member. Those are synonymous. They actually mean the same thing, but what are we talking about there?
Charter number is that number that you're given in order to log into the HOSA conference management system.
Right, usually begins with a 25 or a 24 in Michigan. And
Yeah.
it's a 5-digit number. 25025 might be a charter number, chapter number.
And then your
Same thing.
chapter / school. So your chapter is basically your school.
Correct.
And that's important because if you're coming to a HOSA event, it's whatever your HOSA chapter is called. So you may belong to Quincy High School, but you are coming to that HOSA event through Branch Area Career Center.
Right.
So that's also important.
So
to know
put
too.
Branch Area Career Center. Okay, and then there are regions. What region are you in? And there are 9 regions in the state of Michigan. Look at the chapter map. You can find it here on the HOSA website. And it's also showing up on your screen right now. Okay.
RLC,
Regional Leadership Conference,
SLC,
State Leadership Conference,
ILC.
International Leadership Conference.
Advisor?
Is the same thing as a teacher. But
Your advisor is your...
designated teacher that oversees HOSA within your school.
Very good. Okay, and lastly, the categories of events.
Okay, you don't actually need to know the category of the events except for this one reason. There are health science events, health professions events, leadership events, emergency preparedness events, and teamwork events, okay? But there are also these things called recognition events. Recognition events do not exist at the regional level. They exist at the state and the international level. You may do as many of them as you want in addition to one in the other categories. So sometimes, we've already addressed this. Can you do more than one event? You can only do one event, except with recognition events. You can do as many of them as you want in addition to one event in the other ones. So that's the only reason that you need to know the actual name of the different categories of events.
If there's any other HOSA terminology that we missed, feel free to comment below and we will answer that for you. Q&A!
Q&A up next.
Okay, we get questions all the time on whether or not students have to use Tallo
Yes.
for regionals and states. The answer is
No, you don't have to. I just say, we don't do Tallo at the regional and state level. Just bring a hard copy of whatever it is you're supposed to bring or upload, and bring a hard copy so the judges can see it there. That's for regionals and state. The only time Michigan members need to use Tallo is for scholarship applications and the ILC.
Another big question we've been getting is there's a new event on the competitive events guidelines page called organizational leadership. What's the deal with that?
Okay, so organizational, I don't even know what it is. I know that, I have no idea. But I know that a state advisor, me, has to sign somebody up for this particular event. We actually asked National HOSA to take it off the list because that's just confusing to all our members.
So basically, don't worry about that event. That's something that you really shouldn't be choosing. Pick from all of the other 6 to 8 events.
Right, okay, good.
Product review!
Product review. Okay. Review.
It's the event poster sign-up sheet under the chapter management guide.
So check this sheet out. Sam, what are you supposed to do with this sheet?
Post it up in your classroom and sign up for events.
Yeah, okay. You can blow this thing up, you can put it, you can laminate it so people can write on it with dry erase marker, and they can write in the events what they're doing, who's in these particular events. They can put it underneath, write their names underneath the events. It's kind of a cool depiction of who's doing what within the classroom.
Yep.
Okay, the other thing that I want to do for product review is we shared these already, but I told you I was going to do this, and we ended up doing it, is we have the posters that were sent to us from National HOSA, and we put these cool frames around them, and we're going to put them up in the Michigan HOSA office. That's the other one. Okay, cool. Anyway, I think they look great, especially with these rustic frames. We're all about the rustic, what would you call this, industrial rustic around here?
Yes, we're very in, like, metals and woods.
Yes, okay. We're so iron chic. Is that it?
I don't know.
Rustic
Country
chic. Rustic chic, I think.
Rustic chic.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Okay.
Reminders.
We're going to be sending out the shared Google Sheets to our advisors. We need as many of you advisors to sign up people to judge. So we need parents, chaperones,
Industry
friends,
leaders,
family,
community
industry
members.
leaders, yes. Professionals within your community to sign up to judge. We are going to be so grateful for those people that you sign up. Chapter shout out.
Chapter shout out.
Woo, woo, woo. Grambling.
On Twitter, you guys posted a video of the class doing CPR to some awesome tunes, and it was really fun. So if you want to check out that video, head to Michigan HOSA on Twitter. I retweeted it. You should follow Grambling Medoc on Twitter because Mrs. McNair Levi is awesome at her tweets. She's quite funny.
All right. Is that the HOSA Way?
And that's...
Do we have anything else to share?
That's a lot.
It was a lot. Anyway, we are so glad that you are
Regionals is coming.
Regionals is coming. Yep, we're excited about that.
And we've got a lot of great content in the pipeline for these videos. So keep tuning in every week. Start showing your students because the closer regionals gets, the more the information coming out at you is important to them as well.
All right, fantastic. Guess what? That's
The HOSA Way.
I feel like it's not as close today. You see more of our hands and not as much as our face.
Let's move the table up.
Or we could just, yeah, okay. I mean, let's be real. God did not give us these faces to hide.
Why, God, did you
Why,
curse me?
God, did you curse me?
With
This face. Oh, that's better.
Beauty is such a kiss.
Beauty is such a curse. Pray your years come swiftly, pray your beauty fades that you may better serve God.
Oh, and I do, my Lord. I pray for it all the time. Why, God, did you curse me with this face?